just went to buy some yarn because I ran out of sand in Sweet Snuggles, so I went to order it, and then I realized that Sweet Snuggles Lite and Chenille Home Slim were gone, and I got a message from one of my friends on Instagram, Yarning Net. Hey, you let me know that it's like not available. So I went, and I think I'm gonna go buy the 12-pack, which is crazy because I've never bought that much yarn before, like that quantity of color. They don't have every color, they don't have sand. I'm scared that it's being discontinued. I know that the quality was improper, so it was turning into velvet and everyone was complaining about it, and I saw stuff on Instagram about it, but then I just went to buy it and it's not for sale, not anywhere. So I'm stressing out, and I don't want to spend $12 a skein on Amazon. I feel like that's a little bit too much. It is my favorite yarn. Just got a notification that my lunch break's over. Sad. This beanie, by the way, is made by Comfort Loops. Victoria, my best friend, if you're interested, she has a channel on YouTube as well where she might be posting soon. Very cool. Love Victoria. It's very cold in Florida. I think it's like 40 something degrees today. We are not used to this cold. I'm wearing 2 jackets. Insane. I think I'm going to be buying 2 boxes of 12. I'm buying white and I'm buying seed pearl because I make characters, and I have so much to tell you guys about the market. I still haven't filmed my recap to talk about it. I didn't even really film much of my prep work, but that video should be going up before this one. This is just my vlog. So hi, welcome to my vlog. I'm Robin. I make crochet content and I make a lot of plushies. I try and sell them. My car is a mess because the market ended up being 3 days. So I left all this stuff in my car because I'm really tired. Now I have to work for 4 days at my normal job, and then I get a couple days off again, and I'm just really looking forward to rest. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to finishing up. I have one big custom order that I need to finish. I want to film it with you guys. I'm working on some new eye colors. I'm going to be 3D printing eggs to have on my website so you guys can put stuff in eggs if you want to. I have a lot in progress right now. So yeah, new eye collection hopefully soon. We're going to have 3D printed eggs as an option, and market prepping, and I'm finding new patterns that I really like. I'm finding out what sells really well, and happy to report that my anime patterns are selling. And I wasn't sure because I went to like a general population event and they did well. So I can say proudly that you can make my plushies in about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I sold them for $25. That's just my area, and they sell. If it's someone's favorite character, they will buy it. The right person will buy it. Or you can probably even charge more. It is a doll. There is details, and I do give them specialty eyes, but that's just me. They're tiny. And then the bigger ones I sell for $65. So I wanted to kind of talk about that because I like anime characters and I like crocheting anime characters, and I was really worried that because I was making all these things for convention, that because I was going to be selling at like regular events this year, I don't have a convention lined up anymore, and I don't know if I'm going to go to one, even though that is my goal. One of these days, I'm not pushing it, but I'm just kind of going with the flow this year, doing what my heart desires, and this is my hobby, this is my enjoyment, and I want to keep it my enjoyment. So I extended my wait times on my website, so I'm sorry. It does take me a little bit longer to get to them, but I will get to them, and I really appreciate all of you for supporting me on this YouTube journey and just watching these videos, hanging out with me, being my friend on Instagram, and letting me test your patterns if you do that, or testing my patterns. Having this little community. I'm planning on doing Patreon soon, so maybe we'll have a little eye club over there. I don't know how I want to do that yet because I want to make sure that it is special. I want to make it a special community, and I want to connect with you guys. So all the good things. Just checking in. It is Wednesday. What day is it? Hump day. Whoop whoop. That's what me and my coworkers say. So I did want to just say that I think I'm going to be buying 2 12-packs, the Pro Packs, on Michael's website, and I've never done that before. Wish me luck. I hope it comes, and I hope it's not the bad velvet stuff. I hope it is good, and I'll keep you posted when the seed pearl gets delivered. I'm going to order it today, and it is 1/22/2025. I hope this yarn doesn't get discontinued. I will cry. And if you guys have any Sweet Snuggles Lite that you want to possibly sell to me, please send me a message, email me, DM me on Instagram. I'll see it. I'll appreciate you. I know a lot of people don't like Sweet Snuggles Lite or Chenille Home Slim, and your girl loves it. So I'll buy it from you. Let me know. If anyone has sand also, please. Thank you. Hey people, it is Saturday. It is It's 11 o'clock in the afternoon. I finally just finished filming my 3-day carnival recap for what I did last weekend, which was my first event back for the year. So if you are interested in markets and market prepping, then go ahead and check out my last video. But I'm also grateful to share with you guys some yarn. I have a yarn haul. I have some information. I have some orders to share with you. I have some safety eyes. My first big custom order of the year by Sarah with Loops and Knots Crochet, and she ordered like 20 pairs of eyes with me, so I can't wait to share with you the special designs I made for her. Some of them are some designs I've had for a while, but the others are new, and I don't know if I'm going to be either producing those or maybe something similar to that, so we'll see how that goes. I have a couple of markets lined up, so happening in like February and March, I have a couple of events, so I have written down like a list of plushies I want to make just to keep myself accountable, so I'm going to read them off to you, what I'm going to be creating coming up. Wiener dogs, pugs, pandas, more of those rats, my free shrimp pattern, Shrimpy, more possums, more mini bunnies, tiny turtles by Comfort Loops, some spiders. I have a little mini dragon pattern by Making Things Naughty that I've had for so long. I really want to make otters and little baby milks because the little baby milks sold out. So those are things I want to make. And then I also have a pattern test for Pikachu for Pebble Crochet that I need to work on. And then I'm also in, I think it's Lalaboo. Her name is Lula Blues. I'm in her Nova pattern test. I can't believe I was chosen for this because she's such a big artist. I was just not expecting for her to like look at my page and then be like, okay, I want her to test for me because it's such a beautiful big project and I'm so down for big projects, but that means that before my market in 2 weeks, I need to make this. This is the first picture I ever saw of Nova. She's so pretty. Look at her. Look at this beautiful, beautiful baby. I'm pattern testing for her, and she's got a lot of pieces. She's got a really pretty cloak, and she's got like a pretty snake tail, a lot of details involved with Nova. Like, look at her little cape. I think she's adorable. And then she made a yellow one also. Yeah, she's basically like a representation of the year of the snake, so it's really like there's a lot of symbolism in this pattern, and if you like read Lula Blue's like story about Nova, it's actually super meaningful, and I want to eventually make Tori, which is her first pattern, because it's also just so special. So she, very specific special artist. She makes a lot of Ghibli Studio stuff as well, so if you're interested in making like tote bags and really cool specialty projects, she makes really cool patterns. Very intentional artist. So I'm grateful to be in her pattern test, and I did write down that I want to work on that this weekend, so that is kind of one of my first goals, is working on Nova, working on Pikachu, and then I have all those like little projects that I told you about, so let's see how productive I can be, how much stuff I can get done. I don't even know if I shared with you in depth last week, but I made Sylveon with Pebble Crochet, which is a pattern test I did, and Sylveon was very special. I made her in Posh yarn, and I feel like she just goes along with all of those evolutions so well. Pebble Crochet did a beautiful job at creating that pattern. And then I also made Jubilee, which is a little baby dragon by Posy Creates. Every time I've worked on Posy Creates patterns, they are so cute and they work up pretty quickly, especially this mini dragon. So highly recommend if you're looking for like an easy, quick dragon. There is sewing involved, so as long as you're okay with sewing, it does create a really cute dragon plushie. So I plan on making them in the future. I don't know if I'm going to make them out of Posh again because she turned out so tiny, but I'm definitely going to be working on making one probably out of Sweet Snuggles Lite. Speaking of Sweet Snuggles Lite, you guys, I know the formula changed, okay? I know we talked about this, like it's been like maybe a month of us talking about how the formula changed for Sweet Snuggles Lite and Chenille Home Slim and how it turned into velvet and people were upset about it, and I was like, oh look, I have all this yarn, like I don't need to worry about it, like all of that is Sweet Snuggles Lite and Chenille Home Slim, okay? All of that. And I was like, yeah, I don't need to worry about it, it's fine. I ran out of sand, so I needed to start worrying about it. And then I started looking on the website, not available. I was talking with my friend Yarning Nat, not available. And I'm like, now I'm worried. Okay, this is my favorite yarn. This is the yarn I use on every single project. I'm not as much worried that I don't have sand right now as much as I'm worried about the entire collection just never existing. Like, I'd rather them delete one color, which I know that's not what they're doing. I'm hoping they're just discontinuing the new manufacturer that they started that turned into like velvet, rough velvet. I'm hoping they just go back or do something to reestablish this yarn. Honestly, I would probably even take the velvet over them just deleting it because the thickness and the color options are what I offer in my shop. and that's what I've offered for the past like year, is kind of my yarn of choice. And my entire business right now, just kind of, I make everything out of that. I really enjoy using it, and I guess I would be fine using Premier yarns or Parfait chunkier stuff, but it's just thinner and it's just not my favorite. I really like this yarn, so I'm really sad about it. So I went to online and they didn't have any, but I went to Michael's in store yesterday and I picked up one color of almost all of them that they had available, because I was just like, I know I have the colors here, but I'm not going to have them forever. So I'm going to use them. So I'm just going to share with you a little yarn haul that I did at Michael's. Some of them are the new velvety texture, but I almost don't care because I just want to make sure I have green. Do you guys like my new light? It's like you can't even see. The way that it reflects off of the walls and makes these like pretty colors is cool. It's daylight right now, so it doesn't look as cool, but at nighttime, when we do like nighttime vlogs, you'll get to really see how it is. So we got petrol blue, ice green. This one actually looks like the old, like the normal one. Like it doesn't look like anything's wrong with it. Blush. Now this one is a little extra shiny, but it doesn't look crummy, so I mean, I use blush. One that looks kind of like what people are talking about with it being kind of shiny, and I can kind of tell it's different than like what I had before. Baby green, like mint color, so you can kind of tell the strand is just like a little different. Definitely changed manufacturer. I didn't want them to delete the yarn out of existence. Two are definitely different because they're just very shiny. This is daffodil, and this one, honestly, out of all of them, probably feels the worst, but I only had one skein, so I wanted to make sure like I had one more skein of this pink one, but it feels very crummy. This is Barely Pink. I think it used to be called Bare Pink, but they changed it to Barely. When did that happen? I don't know. Country Blue, and one more in Blush. I got a total of 8 skeins of yarn, and yeah, I'm just kind of sad. I'm scared that it's going away. I also ordered a couple of the 12 packs of the like seed pearl, because seed pearl is my homie. I hope it's not shiny. It might be, so we'll see when I get that box of the 12 pack. It's definitely cheaper to buy the 12 pack. I have never bought that much yarn at one time before, so I bought a 12 pack of terracotta and seed pearl and I believe white, just to have basics. And if it happens to be that crummy texture, I don't know how I'm going to deal with that yet. We'll kind of see when we get there. I'm hoping that maybe they'll have some of the good skeins or something. They might just cancel my order altogether because I don't even know if they even have that because of what they're doing. So I thought that'd be an interesting update for you guys to know. I bought this. I bought yarn. I know technically some of you might think I'm crazy because technically I have yarn, but it's going away. Last but not least on this check-in, I wanted to share with you the orders going out today. I sealed up a lot of the orders already, so there's only 2 that I can show you. This one is for Katie. I sell these like sewing sticks. So she got a Soot Sprite and a Powerpuff Girl. If you're looking for any character Ami sticks, I have them all up on my website. So got this little tiny little frog. I call this frog Eugene because he's just so cute. A little Eugene. I have one of these sitting at work, and I gave one to my coworker also, so we both have these little Eugenes, and I have one at home obviously too, so I really just love these little froggies. And those are they're like little desk buddies on my website. And now for the mother load. We got 25mm. This is my Scouts collection, basically. Then the very bottom is Daki from my Upper Moons collection. Also in 25mm, the bottom 3 are from my Slayer collection, which is not available right now, but I'm planning on turning that back on and having more of my safety eyes available to you. And then the top 2 are unreleased. The top one has little hearts in them, and the second one has little green, it's green and it has little stars. And then 30mm, this is like the Scouts collection. She wanted like pastels. And then the bottom is Wisteria from Slayer. This middle one is, oh, the top 2 are unreleased. And the very top one has little butterflies in them. The blue one has little butterflies in them, so I thought that was going to be interesting to see. That gets put in a plushie is probably really pretty, and this is more Scouts, 30mm, and these are, I think, freebies that I'm giving her. The bottom one is from my Sailor collection, that is Mars, but the top one is Kokoshibo from Upper Moons, so I'm kind of giving her like a blend of my different collections to just kind of give her some variety for her plushies, because obviously she's ordering 25 and 30mm, which kind of go in specialty projects. So we gave her like different things. Some of my Dragon Fury eyes, which are the blue and the green ones. She got a safety eye tool, which is in the shape of a bunny, and it helps you put in 20mm or 25 and 30, 35mm. I've even put 40mm in with mine. It really helps put in your sinker eyes if you use safety eyes. It's also portable. It's not like the big clamp that you have to like bring places or think about it or bring like a big bag. You literally just throw, like I have a hook bag and I just throw that in my hook bag, and I always have a way that to pop in sinker eyes no matter where I am. As an amigurumi artist, like I have to think about when I go places. A 30mm white pupil with the color, this is Levi, so it's Levi but with white pupils, so I don't actually offer this color, but I'm giving it to her. The last thing she's getting, I think these are one of my favorites from the new like unreleased ones that I'm working on. It's like blue, pink, and purple, and it has a little moon in it, so they're really pretty, and they sparkle a lot. On camera it's picking up a lot of pink, but then when I shift it around it turns purple and blue, so it's cool. Oh yeah, that's all going out for Sarah. It took me quite a while to get everything all together because some of the glitters in the new ones are from Turkey. I did special order some new glitter, which is kind of why they're different, and I've never used them before in eyes, so it did take me a while to finish out these orders. So thank you so much, Sarah, for your patience, and I hope you love them. If you place any orders with me on my website, I want to just say thank you so much, or if you buy my patterns or watch my videos or support me in any way, thank you so much. Even just watching the video all the way through or liking it or liking my Instagram posts, like it all means a lot. With that, I'm going to say thank you, and I'm going to go crochet my butt off today and have a great day off from work, because that's what life's about. Thank you for joining me. Hi there, cozy people. Do you want to know what I spent a lot of time doing today? I don't even feel like I was that successful, but it's okay because at least I did it. I went out of my comfort zone and I did something new. We all should do that. So I really wanted to put out a new eye collection, and I don't think the ones that I did end up creating, I don't know how I feel about it. I think I want to tweak a couple things about them with like the backgrounds, but I created a new eye collection today. These are the silver ones. I'm going to use these. These are 30mm. And then these are also 30mm. I'm going to use these on the Pikachu for Pebble Crochet. So I am going to use these like pretty immediately. But I made a bunch of 25mm, basically like a whole rainbow. So this is like the metals, like the bronze and the gold and the silver. And then I made like, I'll show you right here. I made a little video about it because I thought it might be cool, me documenting the process. But I actually don't really like how they came out, which is okay. So I spent, I want to say maybe 3 hours doing that today. That's okay. I painted some eyes, so now I have like one color of every single like glitter, so I can make something cool for my market. That's how I'm gonna look at it. I spent some time doing that today. I'm gonna work on my pattern test for Pebble Crochet. It is 7 o'clock at night on a Sunday, so I have to work tomorrow, which is okay. I actually really like my job. I also like this job, so I wish I could do this one a little bit more. As soon as I get those boxes, the 12 packs that I ordered of Sweet Snuggles Lite Chenille Home Slim, I will share that with you. Hopefully it's not the new formula, but I feel like unfortunately it might be. I wanted to just share that I have been taking a little bit of time each day to myself to play a game of League of Legends, which is why I really wanted to name the sparkly set. I wanted to like revamp my original set, which was named after the Runeterra regions, and I wanted to name this one after like champions. I might still do that, but it'll be, I'm going to fix that background. I really don't like how my background looks here. It just looks spotty, so I'm going to work on that, making it look really saturated. And so I have like a new sparkly eye set the way that I used to. I feel like everyone kind of likes the sparkly look, so I'm going to work on this. And then I'm also going to work on a chrome look. Wearing my Comfort Loops beanie. Love it. Love Victoria. Love that she made this for me. I just painted eyeballs. I made a bunch that were not very cute. I mean, I guess I can show them to you. My failures. I made a lot that did not look very good. So these are like blue on blue. These actually don't look too bad. These actually look pretty good. I can use those. I did this one, which looks not the best. Don't really like that. I was trying to go for like a milky thing. I think it looks ugly. A couple pinks, and I feel like those are also ugly. I did this like darker pink. I did not like that. And then I did this lighter pink. This one looks a little bit better. Kind of boring though, like bubblegum, but just kind of boring like the white ones. I thought that new glitter would look really cool, but it doesn't. And then this is Historia on white pupils. I just don't have like a listing for them, so they're not on my website. And then I'm going to be working on the colored pupils because I got a bunch of colored pupils, so the colored pupils will be coming. I'll be working on those in the future. It's like sparkly eye, and I feel like this is also just not very cute. But they're usable. Them in some market plushies is my thought. Something so that they're still like special, and I'm obviously not going to throw them away because it was money and materials, so. And time. The rainbow ones look cool, but I feel like I could do better. Like, I like this color a lot. And I like the dark pink. Where's the dark pink? Blue ones are cool too. These are really pretty. This is purple. And this is the pink. This one's really pretty. I feel like this can go with a lot of plushies. I've got some like light chromes. I have some dark chromes on my website right now, but I'm going to work on some light chromes. That's what I spent my Sunday doing. And then I'm going to start on Lula Blue's Nova pattern, which is really cool, but I just don't want to mess it up. So I think I'm going to work in Posh yarn, and I'm going to use the new like brown colors. I'm going to make her body neutral, and then she's going to have pops of color, like orange and maybe teal, maybe hot pink. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe I'll use the big hot pink eyes, these big silver eyes, but I don't know. Maybe I want her to have more special, like maybe I'll use chrome on to be continued. These are just my thoughts. Happy Sunday, my friends. Happy Sunday. I came to JOANN's after work just to see the status of the shelves, and they look completely stocked. I spoke with one associate who was honestly pretty peeved off that I even asked her anything, but I was just telling her this is my favorite craft store. I love shopping here, and she said it's her favorite store too, and that we'll find out as soon as she does, basically. Like, they're not saying anything to the associates, and she just said to use your friends' rewards because they will be turning off on February 1st. Use any gift cards that you have because it's just so unknown right now. Isn't that so sad? Hey there guys, it is Wednesday morning. I have to go get ready for work. I just wanted to show you that I organized this entire cabinet that we've had this cabinet, but I organized the top half for all of my Posh yarn. Oh yeah, and I didn't tell you because I'm scared of JOANN's closing the next like 2 weeks, that I've been spending all my gift cards at JOANN's and also just buying Posh because I'm scared of it not existing anymore. The entire top of this has been converted into a Posh storage, Posh storage. I've got a lot of it here, a lot on the floor right there that I need to still put away. Don't mind me while I don't know how to use my camera. Okay, well, good morning. I'm gonna go get ready for work. I'm wearing my Breath of the Beast. I don't know why I keep zooming in. I don't know what I'm doing. But I just wanted to share with you this Posh collection. Have a great day. Hi guys, I finished my shift at work. I don't know how much I shared with you about Nova. I just realized I left all my crochet hooks at work. But I need to crochet. Uh-oh, I left all my crochet supplies at work. Just now realizing that. Okay, well, let's pretend like I didn't just realize that. Oh no, I need to work really hard. I was just about to say, I did this amount of Nova, which is just like her head, like 2 nights ago, and I need to do her whole entire rest of her body. Oh my gosh, now I'm like having a mini panic because I just realized I need my hooks and I don't have my scissors or my safety eye tool, which I could make another one. That's not really a problem. My hook is at work. Okay, well, now I'm micro stressing, but I'm using Posh yarn. I'm using this shade Croissant to make her. She's super cute. Now I'm worried. Did I share with you guys Pikachu? Do you see Pikachu over here? Just need to sew all his pieces together, or like rotating, but this is the safety sticks. I just used a bunch to like do a story on Instagram so that I could show that like he's almost done, but he's not quite done. It is officially Wednesday. I don't know if you can hear me. It's officially Wednesday, so I do need to like finish him. I also need to finish Nova. Got a lot of rolls of croissant when I went to JOANN's the other day because, you know, I'm not cool with all this bankruptcy stuff. I'm not cool with the JOANN's leaving. I was watching a lot of Crochet Vision. If you guys have seen her channel, her name is Sarah. She's pretty cool. She does markets. She's funny. And overall, she films a lot of content here on YouTube. So I was watching her. talk about the bankruptcy stuff, and she talked to some associates at JOANN's, and so did I. When I went into JOANN's yesterday, I asked the associate if she had known like what was going on with JOANN's, because you know they make Posh and I love Posh and Baby Bear, and just overall their sales in general like really support my small business, let alone everyone else's small businesses. Anyone who uses fabric or flannel or fleece or their zippers or their sewing supplies or their faux fur, literally so many crafting supplies. And then there's the paint, and then there's the yarn, and then there's the Cricut supplies. And it's really sad that like this is what's going on. I wish they would just close some locations or order online. I'm hoping they don't fully liquidate this company because that's stressful. I don't know how. I know there will now be a demand, and I know Amazon will still exist and we could order yarn on Amazon, but when I look at the options on there, like A, obviously it's marked up. B, you can't feel the yarn in person. C, I mean the price and what they have available is just not the same. So I am concerned about that. Will Michaels fill the gap? Michaels is discontinuing my favorite yarn. I didn't even update you, but this morning I got an email about my terracotta order because I ordered a pack of their terracotta, I ordered their seed pearl, and then I ordered cream. And all I did was I got a notification today for the terracotta order for the 12 pack, the pro pack. They canceled my order and they said that it was unfulfillable and the product is no longer available. So, but then I checked their website and it said that I could still like go order the terracotta color if I wanted to. So I don't know why they canceled my order. I'm just going to assume that the yarn is that new crummy yarn or they're just not producing it right now. I'm praying, Michaels, please bring back Sweet Snuggles Lite. Please bring back Chenille Home Slim. Give us some more color options if you feel inclined to do so. But with JOANN's possibly liquidating next month, like use your gift cards right now while you can before they don't work anymore. Go buy more Posh before they close. If you need any polyfill, like they've got good deals. I know Hobby Lobby will still exist, but Hobby Lobby does not have the yarn that I use. Honestly, they do have yarn. I'm sure I know their acrylic options are fantastic, but their plush yarn is more velvety, not as chenille-like, and I really like chenille yarn. I know there is Premier. I've tried all the Premier yarn and I have some of it. None of it is my absolute favorite. So, I mean, I have that. That's an option. I want to try the Elise yarn. That is something I want to do. But like, again, these are just like alternatives. It's not the same product. I know Naughty Ball Naughty Ball by Kate, or someone has Naughty Ball yarn, which is supposed to be similar to Posh. I've tried it. It is not the same, and the color options are not the same, and the price is not the same. As far as like the fact that our craft supply store is going to be leaving and the deals and everyone it's going to be impacting is crazy. If it's online, I think we'll be fine. If we can order online, I think we will be okay. And JOANN's, like, we can keep supporting their warehouses at least. Hopefully their corporate stays. Like if they can keep their corporate and their warehouses to like ship out orders, close the stores. I mean, that's not good for the associates, but that's like something. That's something in a better direction. So I don't know. I'm just crossing my fingers. I want Sweet Snuggles Lite to come back because like right now, I don't know. No one's talking about it. There's a Reddit post right now out, but no one is talking about it. Well, good luck, you guys. Have a wonderful week. It was nice to talk to you, and I will hopefully share with you next week some more safety eye orders, and I will have Nova done. Hit the subscribe button if you like crochet content, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!